नहीं भाई साहब, हमारी स्क्रीन नहीं दिख रही है आपकी, आपको पिन करनी पड़ेगी। आई कांट डू इट।
ओके, एक सेकंड अंजलि, आई विल डू इट।
हाँ जी, थैंक यू।
अभी ठीक है?
यस, थैंक यू। Let's start with the Shukshma Vyayam. So we extend your legs in front of you and sit straight. Back should be straight. Place your both palms behind you so you get the support. Your toes, just bring them in and out. Whatever, like 4 or 5 times. And then we are going to do the sideways. So make sure your knees stay at the floor. Now we are rotating our both foot clockwise and anti-clockwise 4 or 5 times, just warming up. Just the direction. Let's bring your right ankle on the left thigh and just press it from the top of the thigh. So we are getting some stretch in our right hip. Just hold it for a few seconds. And now hug your knees. We are getting stretch outer of the hip. Now we are going to make the leg straight and bring it to the right side 4 or 5 times. Let's bring your ankle parallel to the like foot parallel to the floor. Just hug your leg. So we are getting deep stretch like a baby. We will repeat to the left side also. So bring your left ankle on the right thigh and press it from the top of the thigh. So will you get the deep stretch? Now hug your knees, left knee. Now we are stretching to the left side. Now we are going to sit in Sukhasana. Take a deep breath here. As we breathe out, we are twisting to our left. The right palm goes on left knee and left hand goes at the back. When we are holding any pose, just keep breathing. Come back to center on the right side. Breathe in, breathe out, and twisting. Now let's bring your hand out or at the shoulder height, and we are going to make circle, small circles, clockwise or anti-clockwise, 4 or 5 times. Make sure all the both hands are very stretched. Just the direction. Now this time we are making a little bit bigger. Circle. Opposite direction. Now we are going to do shoulder rotation. Place your fingers on your shoulder and make a big circle with your elbow. Try to meet both elbow at the front if you can. Opposite direction. Two times neck rotation. So bring to neck your to right very slowly. Back, left, and chin to chest. One more time. Opposite direction now. Come back to center. Now we are going to have a deep breath, three times Om chanting and Gayatri mantra. So breathe in, try to connect with your breath. Hand can be in Gyan Mudra. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsavituर्वरेण्यं Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat। हे प्राण पवित्रता और आनंद को देने वाले प्रभु, आप सर्वज्ञ और सकल जगत के उत्पादक हैं। हम आपके उस उत्तम पाप विनाशक और ज्ञान स्वरूप तेज का ध्यान करते हैं जो हमारी बुद्धियों में प्रकाशित रहता है। आप सदैव हमारी बुद्धियों में प्रकाशित रहें और हमें सत्कर्मों की ओर प्रेरित करते रहें। तो यहाँ से अब शुरू करते हैं अपना। तो सबसे पहले हम खड़े होके नहीं, सबसे पहले हम शशकासन करते हैं थोड़ा बैक के लिए। तो हम वज्रासन में, लाइक वी विल सिट इन वज्रासन। एज यू ब्रीथ इन, रेज योर बोथ हैंड्स अप इन द स्काई and slowly come on the mat. Head is coming on the mat. So use your core muscles here. Now we are going to walk our hand to the right side. Head on the mat. Now slowly bring your hand to the left side. So we are getting the stretch on our right side. Come back to the center and place your palm on the mat and coming to the sitting position. Now we are going to come up on our knees. The distance is hip width apart. Place your both palms on your back. As you breathe in, we are going back, bending. We are doing half camel pose. If you are comfortable, place your both palms on your heel. Opening our chest, tummy muscles, front thigh. Bring your hand on your back. Slowly come back to the original position and come to the child pose. In child pose, our hands are coming close to our bodies. Place your both palm on the mat and come to the downward facing dog, Parvatasana. We are going to bend one leg at a time, 3-4 times. Hip bones are up in the sky, tummy muscles are tight, and shoulders are stretched. Now we are going to walk slowly to front of the mat. Deep breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, both palms on the mat. Just bend your knees and make a circle, come to the standing position and you breathe in. Now we are going to do some standing pose. So ground your left foot on the mat and slowly bring your right foot knee to chest. You can hold with your both hands. Just hold it for 5 seconds. Ek Padasana. Now slowly, if you need some help, you can come to close to the wall. It will help you like this. Now slowly open your knee to the 90 degree. You can spread your arm or just hold the wall. Or you can place your hand on your hip. Now slowly come back to the center. Now we are taking this back heel. We are trying to touch our heel with hips, our right hip. You can hold it with your both hands. So the balancing pose are very good for focusing on concentration. Chest is open. Spine try to keep in one line. Place the foot on the mat. We will repeat to the left side. So this time we are grounding our right foot, bringing knee to our chest. Don't fall, use the wall. Now we are opening our knee to side. Bringing into the center. Slowly bringing our heel to left hip. Here you can hold it with your both hands. We are getting the stretch here, front of the thigh. Slowly come back to the floor. Now we are going to do Trikonasana. Right side. So right foot is facing forward. Left one is at 45-degree angle. So the distance should be comfortable. Both knees are going to be straight. As you breathe in, we are spreading our hands to the shoulder height. As we breathing out, we are bending to right. Trikonasana. Gaze can be on down in the front or up towards the left hand side. Remember, when we are holding the pose, keep breathing. As we breathe in, we are coming up to the standing position. We will repeat to other side. Deep breath here. As we breathe out, we are bending to our left. So both legs are very strong. Slowly come back to the standing position. Now we are going to do sun salutation. Just coming at the front of the mat. Hand to prayer in Anjali Mudra. As we breathe in, we are making a big circle. Hands are going up in the sky. As we breathe out, we are bending forward from our hip joint. If it's difficult, you can use blocks here. As we breathe in, we are bringing our left foot at the back. Both palms at the mat. Following with our left foot. Coming to downward facing dog, Parvatasana. Yeah, we are making one line like a plank pose. As you're breathing out, Ashtanga, knee, chest, and chin goes on the mat. So we are trying to make a V shape here with our thigh and our lower abdomen. As we breathe in, come to the cobra. So both elbows are hugging. Chest is open. Neck is long. Now tuck your toes. Come to the Parvatasana. Breathing, bring your right leg in between your palms. Left leg join at the front. Bend your knees and come to the standing position as you breathe in. Hands to the prayer position. So we will repeat to other side. Breathe in, breathe out, forward bend. Asmi Sanchalan with the left leg at the back this time. Right leg goes at the back. We are creating Parvatasana. As we breathe in, plank position. Knee, chest and chin on the floor. Bhujangasana as we breathe in. As we breathe out to come to Parvatasana. Breathe in, left leg comes in between palms. Right leg follows. Take a deep breath here and we make a big circle, hands up in the sky and bring to the Anjali Mudra to heart center. Now we are going to do some standing. Just give me a second. From here, we are going to make a big circle again, coming to forward bend. Bringing left leg at the right leg at the back and left also for downward facing dog or Parvatasana. Now this time, we are bringing our right leg at the front, but outside of the right palm. It's not inside, outside of the right palm. You can make your right leg towards the edge of the right mat. Lizard pose. Here you can stay here. There are options. If you are comfortable, come on your elbows. Very good hip opening pose. If it's hard, you can bring your left knee on the mat. Otherwise, just left knee is lifted. Now slowly come up on your palms. Bring your right palm outside of the foot and put all weight on your both palms and left toe. And now slowly bend your right leg to come to Kapotasana. The right knee is bent and we are coming to pigeon pose or Kapotasana. So here are the options. If it's hard, you can bring your right heel very close to inner thigh. Then it's going to be easy. Otherwise, bring it a 45-degree angle. I will show you this side. Like bring your ankle very close to inner thigh, then it's a little bit easy. If you bring it at 45, it's a little bit hard. But if you bring it at 90 degree, it's hard. It's very good stretch for hip. Stay here, or if you are comfortable, as you breathe out, you can bring your head to the mat, lying Kapotasana. Actually, I will show you one more action. You can use the block under here. Then it's going to be a little bit easy. Like this. Now place your palms on the mat, tuck your left toe in and come to the Parvatasana. This time we are bringing our left leg to outside of the left palm. Option is stay here or come to the elbows. The left inner thigh, left hip is getting very good stretch. You can place your right knee on the mat. It's a little bit easier, or you place your block underneath your left thigh. Now place your both palms on the mat, bend your left knee and bring it to the inner thigh for Kapotasana. So remember the options. This is the easier one, 45 little bit harder and 90 is harder. Lying Kapotasana, as we breathe out, we are bringing our head on the mat. Two more breaths here. So use the option, don't push yourself. As we breathe in, we are coming to the head, we are bringing up. Now this time we are bringing our right leg at the front. The weight is going on the left hip to the sitting position. So both legs are extended at the front. We are doing Vakrasana. So bend your right knee and bring the ankle to outside of the left thigh. So here are the options. Here, just hug your knees, take a deep breath here and twist to your right. Otherwise, bring your hand between your chest and knee and hold the ankle for Vakrasana. Now slowly come back to the center. This time bring your sole of the feet to the inner thigh. Janusirasana. As we breathe in, we are bringing our both hands up in the sky. As we breathing out, we are bending forward from our hip, not from our lower back. Enjoy the stretch. If you feel any pain, come back from your pose. We are not here for pain. We are here for stretch. Breathe in. Bring your hands to the side, the right hand at the back. As we breathe in, we are just raising our body, supporting with our right knee. So stretching from the side. Counter pose. Slowly come back to sitting position. So we are going to do the left side. So both legs are extended, bending our left knee and ankle outside of the right thigh. Take a deep breath here. As we're breathing out, we are twisting to our left. Five more seconds. Slowly come back to center. Janusirasana on the left hand side. Just place your left palm to inner thigh as you breathe in. Hands are going up. As we're breathing out, we are bending forward, head to knee. One more breath. As we breathe in, coming to the sitting position. And we are just raising our body. Place the left hand at the back and for the side stretch. The pose is supported with the left knee and palm. Slowly come back to sitting position. Now next we will go do some Mandukasana pose. To sit on your Vajrasana, make sure both heels are outside and both big toes are meeting together. Big thumb is inside, make a fist here. Take a deep breath here. And both hands are, we are placing both sides of navel. As we breathe out, we are bending forward. Neck is long and straight. Shoulders are back, chest is open. As we breathe in, we are coming to sitting position. We will repeat one more time. Deep breath here. Breathing out, bending forward. To the sitting position. Now we will do some poses on our tummy. We are lying down on the mat. Place your both palms near your shoulder. Both legs are extended and it's very straight and strong. As we are doing Bhujangasana, as we breathe in, we are raising our chest and head. We are using back muscles. If you need to raise your hands a little bit up from the ground, that's the pose we are trying to get. But we are placing our hand lightly. So it gives a little bit support. Breathe out on the mat. One more time. As we breathing in, coming to Bhujangasana. And breathing out, just lying on the mat. Now place your both palms underneath your both thigh. As we breathing in, we are coming to Salbhasana. So both legs are, we are raising at the same time, not one leg at a time, both legs. The chin can be on the mat. Just raise your both legs as you're breathing in. They both, the Cobra and Shalbhasana, very good for back pain. Using lots of back muscles. Slowly come to the ground on the floor. One more time. Very strong pose, very good for back. Hold it for 5 more seconds. Slowly come back to on the floor. Now we are going to do some pose on our back. Padottanasana. Both legs are extended and straight. Both palms are near our hips. As we breathing in, we are raising our one leg, just one leg. Breathing out, bring it back, and we are raising our left leg this time. So we are switching. So using lots of core muscles. One more time. Now both legs are on the mat. This time we are raising our both legs together to 30-degree angle, 30 or 40. Here there is a natural curve. You can use like a rolled towel. Just place the rolled towel in your curve, at your curve. So it will a little bit easier. It gives you some support at the lower back. Ten more seconds. Now slowly come back to the mat. We are going to hug our knees. Just make a circle, preparing for the next pose. Now left, both knees are at the 90-degree angle. We are taking our right leg, wrapping with the right leg, like left leg for eagle pose. If it's difficult, you can place your right ankle just next to your calf muscle, if it's not coming all the way. Right hand at the top and left hand is going underneath. Out, we are trying to meet our elbow and knee together using lots of core muscles. So head is lifted, shoulders are lifted. Breathe in, come back to the mat. We will try one more time. So our hips, our shoulders, our tummy muscle, everything is engaged. One more time. Take a deep breath here. As we're breathing out, we are coming to the pose, into the pose. Come back to the mat. Now we repeat the other side. So this time, left leg is at the top. Take a deep breath here. As we breathe out, we are coming to the pose. Try to hold it. If it's hard, just come on the mat. And breathing on the mat. As we breathe out, we are coming one more time. Actually, two more times. Breathe in, come on the mat. One more time. Unwrap your arms and legs. We can do some supine twist here. So spread your arms on your shoulder height, bring your knees to 90-degree angle. And now as you're breathing out, we are twisting to our right, knees are coming to the right side, and neck, we are rolling our neck to the left side. Come back to center. We will repeat to other side. Take a deep breath here. Breathing is very important in yoga. As we breathing out, we are twisting to our right side this time. Now slowly come back to center. Now we are going to do some more poses here. We are going to do Navasana. Preparing for other pose. So both legs are straight, hands are out over our head. As we breathing, we are just doing Navasana. We do every day. Getting some back massage. This is the hard work. Now we are coming into Sarvangasana. Whenever you are ready. So Sarvangasana is supported with our elbows. As the name is, we are using whole body. So ankles are pointed, legs are straight. The weight is on our shoulders. Five more seconds. Now slowly come back to on the mat with support of your hands. Now we are going to do Chakrasana. So here we are placing our foot on the mat, hands near our shoulder, the fingers pointing inwards towards hips. So take a deep breath here and out. The next inhalation, we are going to raise our body in a wheel pose, like a wheel. Chakra. If you are comfortable, you can raise your heels. Five more seconds. Slowly come back to on the mat. We hug your knees, ये तो बनता ही है. Make a circle with your knee, the your back get massage. Switch the direction, opposite direction. One more last pose, happy baby pose. So raise your both legs up in the sky. Hold it from your hands. It can be go from inside or outside. Take a deep breath here. As we breathing out, we are bringing our both knees towards our elbows. Sorry, armpits. Five more seconds. Now easy pose, you can just rock side to side. One leg can go up and down. And whenever you're ready, come to the lying position for Shavasana. Both legs have like 1 foot or 1.5 feet. Like we are trying to not mesh both thighs together. That's the main reason we just said. So whenever like whatever is comfortable position, so there's some gap in your legs and hands also. So we are not touching our side of the body and our hand, the 4-5 inches away from the body. Take a deep breath here. When we are taking deep breath here, we are raising our chest and filling our tummy also, abdomen, like a balloon. As we breathing out, we are trying to relax our body on the mat, slowly, slowly. One more time, breathe in. Breathing out. If you feel any tension in any joint, just wiggle yourself. Now quickly scan our body. Any tension, just send your breathe to that area. Feel both ankles, both calf muscles are very heavy on the mat. We worked very hard work. We done very hard work with our hips area, lots of hip opening. They are relaxed, taking the even weight. Shoulders are heavy. There is no tension on our forehead. There is no tension line. Feel the whole body is relaxed and enjoy that feeling. And just concentrate on your breathing. Now come to the right side of the body. With the support of your left arm, just come to the sitting position. From here, we will do some breathing exercise, pranayama. Comfortably, we sit in a Sukhasana, Siddhasana or Padmasana, whatever is comfortable for you. We are going to sit for half an hour. Hands in Gyan Mudra. We will do one Om chanting and then start pranayama. Take a deep breath here. Exhale. So we are leaving everything behind, just focusing on our breath. Oh. We will start with Bhastrika. So we are coming into Vajrasana. Make a fist and bring your both hands to your close to your armpits. As we are breathing in, we are raising our hands and opening our fist also. As we breathing out, we are bringing to the previous position. So we will do 3 times slowly, then we will do a little bit medium speed and then fast. 30, 20 and 20. Let's start. Now a little bit faster, medium speed. Little bit faster this time. But don't push yourself, do whatever you can do. Coming to Sukhasana or Siddhasana or Padmasana, half lotus, whatever you want to do. We are doing now Kapalbhati for about 10 minutes. So in this, we are taking deep breath once and taking out. And after that, we are just concentrating on exhalation, not the inhalation. Back's supposed to be straight. Shoulders are down. Hands are in Dhyan Mudra, which helps to go in Dhyan. Whenever feel tired, you can just twist to left and right. We'll start for about 10 minutes. Just a reminder, back should be straight. Just to engage your mool bandh also. And whenever you are tired, just have a rest. Nearly 10 minutes now. Take few breath here. Just next, we are going to do Bahya Kumbha. So here we will take a deep breath and we will exhale. And when we are exhaling, we are going to engage three bandh, which is Pool bandh, Udyan bandh, and Jalandhar bandh. So we will hold it in this pose, this pranayam, like this position. But if someone has high blood pressure, they don't have to hold it. It can raise the blood pressure. So be careful. So try to remember three bandhs together. Two more time. Next is Anulom Vilom Pranayam. In this one, we will take the breath. We are taking breath from our left side and exhaling from our right nostril. Taking breath in from right nostril and exhaling with from our left nostril. So we are putting our thumb on right nostril and ring finger on left nostril. We are starting from our left side and we will finish from left side also. So we'll do for 4-5 minutes. So try to keep engage your mool bandh in this pranayam also. In this pranayam speed, you can do whatever you want to do, which is comfortable for you. I'm doing very slowly. The whole body must be, mind and body must be very calm and relaxed. So finish with your left side. Then we will practice some Brahmari Pranayam for 5-6 times. This one, we are just placing our index finger on our forehead and other fingers lightly on our inside of our eyes, next to nose, and with thumb we are closing our ears. Take a deep breath here. As we are breathing out, we are making nad sound from our nose. Next, we are going to do Udgir Pranayam. We are chanting Om. So O and M is going to be the similar length. Oh. Oh. One Om Samohik Jhani, and then we will chant the Shanti part. Take a deep breath. Om. Om Dhru Shanti Antariksh Dhum Shanti Prithvi Shanti Rapa Shanti Roshadaya Shanti वनस्पतया शांति विश्वदेवा शांति ब्रह्म शांति शांति sorry, I'm doing it again.
सर्वं
Om
शांति
शांति
शांति रेव शांति
शांति सामा शांति रेति ओम शांति शांति शांति. Now we are going to warm up our palms by rubbing together, placing both palms on our eyes. Bring your both palms in your front of you and just look at your palms, and we will do that another month, which is Karagre Vaste Lakshmi, Kar Madhye Saraswati, Kar Mule to Govinda, Prabhate Kar Darshanam. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. थैंक यू एवरीवन. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सभी को आज योगाभ्यास में जुड़ने के लिए. थैंक यू.
थैंक यू अंजलि. भारतीय
Have a
योग
nice day,
संस्थान का
everyone.
भी धन्यवाद.
थैंक यू.
See you everybody.
Thank you, Anjali.
थैंक्स.
Thank you, Anjali ji.
See you.
थैंक यू.
Bye.
सी यू. बाय.
अच्छी स्ट्रेचिंग हो गई आज नहीं?
हाँ. थैंक यू.